Well, like I said in your chat a while back, if you look at my stats in the game, you'll see that I'm not the best player, but I play usually right around average. I think.
Okay. Do you want me to look you up?
Sure.
Okay. Did I spell it right? Is there an underscore somewhere? Oh, I'm looking at worship, though. You are not a worship, sir. All right. Here's your stats.
Core Navigator is now
Look,
following.
you're a bad. Okay. Why does that, like... I love when people look at stats and they look at something like this, and people that use stats monitors and stuff like that and say, oh, he's a trash player, blah, 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 blah. We've seen Rob do things on our replay analysis, and we've helped you out too, hopefully, I would think, right?
Yeah.
I just blew NDA on HMS for Bloxian plays. Gary. Yes! Gary, yes, thank you. After 6 years, why I play the game and what I want out of it has changed various times. That's the whole point of this Zath chat, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Don't look at... Hey, I'm only looking up stats of players that give me, you know, permission, okay? You guys can go look at it on your own, and that's perfectly fine. And we can see that... Now, this is where it comes in handy for me. Right?
You can also look at my stats afterwards if you want.
Okay. I don't know how much time we want to devote to doing all this, but let's just take a look here at Verbloxian for a second. You have your highest PR in Battleship. You do the most damage in Battleship out of any class. So as a player who's working on improving their stats and learning more about you know, about the game, I might look at that and say, okay, you've got two choices. One, focus on your Battleship play. Get good in Battleship, right? Like you can play the other ships too, but really learn Battleship and look at your win rate. Your win rate is also highest in Battleship. So there you go. Let's compare other sizes instead. Love it.
Hilarious.
Alternately, if you're happy with your Battleship play, I might say, okay, Rob, focus on cruiser play. That's your weakest area. And you're only going to improve these numbers through gameplay, through experience, right? I can go down here and I can look at your stats by tier, right? And so I can say, okay, where's your best win rate? Tier 3. Go back to tier 3. No, I'm kidding. That, you know. But if you have a
seal clipper.
If you're a player, this is a way that I can identify, and maybe now we're launching into a second Zath chat almost, but this is how I can identify a player who maybe went too fast, okay? And by the way, I'm not saying you're that kind of guy, but if you look at win rate or PR and you see that it's very high in the low tiers, and then it's very low in the high tiers, then that's a sign that somebody went too fast up the lines, right, in the tech tree lines, and maybe they you know, they free XP'd certain ships or what have you, and they got up quickly. Your worst percent is 0% at tier 1, but you only played 4 games. You immediately moved on to tier 2 and started doing stuff. Hey, fine, whatever. But look at this, 10 and 9 are your other two lowest win rate percentages. What does that tell me? And what should that tell you? Rob, that should probably tell you have the least experience in those tiers. Okay. Doesn't mean that you're a bad player. It just means you don't have the experience necessary to do really well in those tiers. If I were to look at those stats and say, you know, what could I give to you as feedback, as ideas for growth, I would say go play tier 5, play tier 6, play tier 7, and work your way up. Now, here is where the Research Bureau comes in so handy. Because if you've already gotten to a tier 10 of a certain ship, now we said battleships are your strength, maybe you want to hone in on battleships, specifically, let's say, American battleships. Well, go reset your line for American battleships, get some research points out of it, but while you're doing it, now you get to go and you get to start at tier 3 again with your South Dakota, right? Or is it South Dakota or South Carolina? South Carolina.
Carolina.
Yeah. And then you can go and play your Wyoming, and you can play your New York. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about there? Rob, does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes.
Gary, that's true. And being in a division will have a big impact on your stats overall. That's absolutely true. That's a good point. Thank you. Tommy Boy says you can also look at aiming accuracy of a player to maybe suggest learning better aiming. I mean, there's so many stats here that you can absolutely use, right? One of the things that I might do as well is, I might pull this and take a look at, you've played the Scharnhorst Black by far the most. Okay, cool. I might go by win rate, and I can filter out minimum battles of 10. So, because, if you've played only one battle, you're going to have 100% or 0% win rate, right? It's not on WoW's numbers so much as main wargaming stats. Thanks, Tommy Boy, and you're right. Nail says, look me up. Okay. So here we go. Your highest win rate is the Podvoisky. 14 battles. Look at you. For some odd reason, that ship seems to click with you. So that might be a good example of a line that you can reset and have fun doing, right? Your Arpeggio Hiei. So you like, maybe the Japanese battleships. St. Louis, everybody's favorite, tier 3, of course. This I find very helpful when it comes to thinking about what ship I should play for ranked. And we guys always ask me, what ship should I play for ranked? I don't know, because I don't know your particular stats. I'm very happy to walk through, and say what ships are OP at various tiers. But if you can't do crap with an OP ship, it doesn't matter. Take a look at this. And these are random battle stats, mind you, but you're doing great with the Flint, you're doing great with the Scone, you're doing great with the Duke of Yuck, and you're doing great with the Scharnhorst Black. So, what would I tell you? Those are the ships that I would play at tier 7, right? Probably don't play California. Please don't play California. But, I mean, you get the idea, right? And you don't have to sort by win rate. You can also sort by sort by damage done. Or PR, I should say, which is all of that, damage is a big part of it, like we talked about, right? So, okay, high PR, high win rate, the Lazo, maybe that's the ship that you play. Look, the Scharnhorst is still up there, maybe that's a ship you focus on. I'm sure, Guild Navigator says, I'm sure my stats would improve if I were more patient. It's hard for you for somebody, it's hard for everybody, don't worry about that. Hard for everybody. Okay, I saw some other people saying, hey, I'd love to see my stats and stuff like that. I don't want to turn it into too much craziness with that. Do you guys have any other questions? Oh, Quad, getting back to the other question, why did we see him in a Havrask? Why did we see Triarch and Havrask? A lot of times we see players, when they pick ships that they want to leaderboard, they try to go for ships that aren't meta ships that aren't considered OP right now. They look for ships that are harder ships to do well in. So I would say that's probably why the Havrask is here. Another example could be the Emerald warship, Emerald, right? And people might look at that and say, I want to leaderboard the Emerald because the Emerald sucks. And this is not only a good chance to become a specialist in the Emerald, but it's a chance to, have your name up there. And look at that. Look at all these people, minimum battles 20. Look at all these people that have played very few battles. Sea Raptor, I see what you're doing. But anyway, they played the games, they had fun, and Black Swan leaderboard, oh my god. And then they stopped playing it, right? Maybe they're done with grinding it. The people that you see are 20s are most likely PR farming, and then they're done. Once they get up to Emerald's not that bad. Okay. Once they're up to that point, then they're done. That was a joke, by the way, with Raptor. There was a internal clan contest that encouraged people to play the Emerald, and he did, and he had fun doing it. So, anyways, you get the idea, right? Like, this is something that other players will do and say, "Hey, I want to get," and any of you guys can do it too. You just have to be really good at farming damage. Krosny Krim? Worship. Don't hate the Krispy Kreme.
Don't disrespect the Krispy Kreme.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you guys can play around with it on your own. I'm gonna put the link in chat here. It's na.wowsnumbers.com. If you're on the EU server, I believe it's EU .wowsnumbers.com, and there's a drop down here for each of the different ones. No, EU is just wowsnumbers.com. RU is for Russian or CIS, and Asia.wows is the Asian server. So feel free to play around with it, and you can use those stats to help you understand how all of that kind of stuff works. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions? You're glad to see your go-to ships have decent stats. That's why they're your go-to Guild Navigator, because you enjoy playing them, and typically you enjoy playing ships that you perform better in. So it makes perfect sense there, right? Does anybody have any other questions, or is there anything else regarding to stats or Unicum goals or anything like that you have questions about? Explain PR again? No. PR, I mean, you can find it on here. All right? I mean, it's literally just tells you it literally, like, I can maybe go up here. There's a question mark, and I'll just display it. But it's basically a rating based off how much damage you do, how many kills you get, stuff like that. And yes, you can see old stats from before line splits. That's true. Lots of your best ships are no longer in the game. Oof. That's happened to me too. And Guild, thank you for the follow if I forgot to say thank you. Okay, are we good? Does anybody have any other questions about this, or are we good to go to replay analysis now? A way to check stats from a chosen date forward, Gary, would be nice. A lot of people... And I believe you once upon a time used to be able to reset your stats, but I think there's a progress button. What do you mean by that, Con? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Nails, because you asked me to look up yours and gave me permission. I'll just look up yours real quick. There's yours. So there's Nails' stats, and yay. Right? And here we can see the win rates and stuff like that. Is there a... There's a progress button here. Progress button. So you can click on progress, and then it will give you an idea over time of how you did. So, okay. Yeah. Cool. So that's kind of fun too. You can use that to get an idea. Not perfect, but it's out there. The other thing that I like to use too, if I want to see how I'm doing over time, is I might look at my stats in various warships, and most of, like for me, I've already grown all the ship lines for everything, right? So I might start by saying, okay, what's the most recent battleship line that came out? That's the Italians, right? So I might click on that and see how am I doing with the Italian ships compared to what have you. Yeah, a reset doesn't fix stats, as Kadu is saying right there. And I would never... There's a lot of people that say, I played this game a ton, and, I just played for fun, I didn't care, and I lost a ton of battles and stuff, and now I'm screwed, and blah, 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 and my stats are that way forever. They're not. There's no reason for you to worry about that. Like, honestly, you should be proud of your stats. You should be proud of who you are. You should be proud of where you came from. I mean, the Olympics are on right now. Do you guys really think that these Olympians just have these awesome stats and abilities right off then and there? No. They did training, they went to other competitions, and at once upon a time, they were bad at whatever they did, right? It's a part of who they are. And looking at that story, I think, is an important part of who you are. So, you shouldn't feel bad about it. Okay? I mean, you know, you are who you are. That's it. I'm gonna show you guys something that will shock most of you, I'm sure. Here's my stats on worldofwarships.com, right? Here's my closed beta statistics. I didn't even have a 50% win rate in closed beta. Gasp!
Shocker!
6 years
Oh
ago.
my god.
6 years ago, I was what, average, below average, whatever. Still better than you, Duckman. Oof. But I mean, you know, whatever. You play the game and you have fun, or again, go back to whatever your art, you know, your goals of playing the game, what you want to get out of it are. But like, to me, your closed beta stats undefined. To me, you know, like I look at these sometimes and it's who I was, right? This is what I used to do, right? Like, you know, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I have anything beyond this. I can't look at ships and stuff. That would have been nice. But, you know, that's a part of me. That's a part of who I am. And this win rate is a part of my journey to becoming a Unicum. So, you know, that's all there is to it. Alright, what I would say one of the largest things to help players with this alt interface. That's very true, Tommy Boy. That's very true, yeah. Nail says, that's me, I was a potato for the first 3 years, so now I'm trying to get myself up, I'm trying to get good. Again, over time, your goals change, right? You start, I'm having fun, this is cool, this is neat, pew pew, things die, go boom, yay, right? And then you start saying, you know, I kind of want to get good, I want to get competitive, I want to get into some of the tougher clans, or I want people to respect me more, whatever it is, right? So now you start focusing on stats and growth. Okay, cool. Well, once you get up to that point and you plateau and you're at the top, well, now what do? Well, now I want my name to be there. So now you start going onto the leaderboards. You start finding ways to get up to that point and do something. Panzervor, your win rate improved from 43% to 49% this year. Dude, 6% growth is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic when it comes to win rate. Anything, really.
I think my win rate originally, like, I was in the same phase, like the phase of I'm just playing for fun and who cares sort of thing. And now, like, I think originally it was at a 42% run rate, and I pushed myself up to a 54%. So, I mean, it's just, it takes time and it takes patience and it just takes learning as well. Like, learning is also how you can bring up your stats.
Now,
Well, I find, personally.
if you're one of those players who, and most of you guys, if you're watching this channel, you probably don't give a hoot about your stats and all that kind of stuff. But if you are one of those people that you are worried about people stat shaming you, you do have the ability to change this and make it private. Oh, this is new. I haven't seen that before. You can make it so that only clanmates can see your stats. Huh. And then you can also make it so it's available with a link. So you generate the link, and then you give people that link, and they can... So I do want to mention, I talk about this real quickly. You do have the ability to hide your stats. Most people, if they are using stats monitors, or they go look you up later, if they see that your stats are private, they're probably going to think you're a bad player. And you're ashamed of your stats. Okay? Just putting it out there. If you're a good player and you hide your stats, I've actually seen some people do that. They're like Unicums, they hide their stats so they can't be stat sniped and then focus like Quad Q in that replay over there. And that sort of deal. That's possible. But if you hide your stats, if you go to private, then when you go to your stats here, it WoW's numbers, and look up, like, if this player, I'm sorry, what's your name? Nails. If Nails hit his stats or her stats, right, then you would have none of this information to help you grow because it can't pull from hidden stats. At least I don't think it can. So you have the ability to hide your stats. But to be frank with you guys, there's no point in hiding them. I used to hide them. I actually hid them myself a couple of times, especially during ranked. I didn't want people with a stats monitor seeing me and focus me down because I was a Unicum. This is back before I was a CC, you know, like, at the end of the day, I ended up unhiding them because I was frustrated because I would go to this site to see how I was doing in ships and I couldn't see because I hid my stats. So I ended up hurting myself in the process of trying to protect myself. Think about how that works out. You were so bad in beta you didn't play? Lol. Another opportunity, if you really want to get good in practice, go play public test. Because public test, anybody and everybody goes and does it and stuff like that, and you can do silly things on it and whatnot. But yeah, you know, the general progression for a player in this game is I want to have fun, I want to get good, fun is still there, of course, and then maybe I want to be on leaderboard, or maybe I want to find something else that gets you interested in playing. MMX is matchmaking monitor. So I haven't told you guys my personal reason for you need to hide your stats playing tier 5, Gary. Lol. I seen you in that Julio Cesare, and of course in your kamikazes and stuff. Me personally, the reason that I play warships and what keeps me coming back is I love collecting resources. That should come as no shock to any of you guys.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Really?
I know, right? Gasp!
I did not
shocked!
know that.
Shocked!
Jeez,
Absolutely shocked!
I'm so surprised.
You know, and to me, it's something that's fun to do. But you know, there have been times where I've sat down and asked myself, why am I still playing this game? What am I really getting out of it? You know, I'm a Unicum now. I don't personally care about leaderboarding, although I completely get it and could do that. Right? You know, I do test ships. I'm in the CC program. Honestly, that's a lot of what keeps me coming back. I'm part of a clan of good people that I enjoy hanging out with. And I do enjoy being able to teach and being able to help other players. You know, I've got this channel all designed towards, you know, towards enjoying the game, improving your game, all that kind of stuff, right? You know, and that's a big part of what keeps me coming back. When I play the game every day, I mean, I play to win, but, you know, I find myself playing test ships or playing ranked just to grind steel. That part of the game where I just have to win everything is still there, but it doesn't matter anymore, right? So for a while it was I must win everything, and now my must win everything has shrunk, right? And there's other things that have grown, and other things that have been important to me. So, you know, you guys are a big part of the reason, is what I'm trying to say. You guys are a big part of the reason why I still play Warships, why I still stream it as much. If you look at other streamers that are out there, a lot of streamers have stopped playing Warships. They don't play anymore. And there's quite a number of streamers that only play Warships while they're streaming. So if they only stream Warships once a week, they're only playing Warships once a week, and that's it. You know, and hey, that's fine. That's their decision. That's what they care about. But you know, find what's important to you to play. Figure that out. Where did Mijash go? I don't know. He got a real job. He was always streaming full time. Got tired of it, burnt out. He stopped. He's come back and played every now and then, but you can tell some of the magic isn't there with him. His passion's gone. His reason for playing Warships isn't there as much anymore. As a result, he's not streaming as much. You know, I mean, that's just what it is. Stan
Bogdan 75 is now following.
Thank you for the follow. Guild Navigator, your ranked win rate is 10% higher than random. See, mine is always the opposite. I suck at ranked. I'm good at random, so I suck at ranked. So, there you go, Hujam. He does a great job. He got a real job, yep. And he doesn't like Warships as much anymore. So he's fallen out of it. He's just getting tired of it. It happens, guys. That's right, it's a game, it's enjoyment. If you don't enjoy the game, it's really hard to fake it. Guys, if I don't like Warships, it's really hard for me to, during the, like, Zath Plays Warship segment, it's really hard for me to fake it and be like, I'm having so much fun today. You know what I mean? Like you either have to love what you're doing or get out, right? I love what I do. I love the game. You guys know that. Some people think that makes me a shill as a result, but hey, I don't care. I love the game. I enjoy what for most part of what Wargame is doing. Do they make mistakes? Absolutely they do. But I keep coming back because of you guys. I keep coming back because I enjoy the game. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Stan is in Romania. Nice. Nice. I think I have yet to go to Romania. I was supposed to go to Romania this summer, but then unfortunately my trip was canceled due to COVID. My Bobo suddenly rejected your GPU. I had to go back to an old GPU. Oh God, Kudu. If that's see if there's a firmware upgrade for your motherboard. That might unreject it. Also, I don't know if there's a way to clean the contacts on your video card, but maybe it's not detecting it that way. Quad says you watched a streamer yesterday as frames were 115, yours are 75. Are you at a disadvantage in a 1 versus 1 with him? Probably not. Warships really isn't so much about Twitch reactions as other games out there, so I don't think you're... Now, if you're at a 20 FPS versus his 60 FPS, or anybody's 60 FPS, you're at a disadvantage. Lag is the bigger thing in my opinion. Reset your BIOS, that would be the other thing to try. Pull the battery, the CMOS battery, let it sit for an hour, pop it back in, start it up, and see if that fixes it. This game is now
so now we're talking... Oh, sorry.
I'm just looking at chat and catching up with them.
Okay, I was about to say, so now we're going into the Zath tech support portion of the stream or something like that?
Zath tech support theater. Guys, what do you say we get into replay analysis, huh? Oh my goodness! WL Hadamhem, thank you very much for the follow and the Twitch Prime sub, dude! Wow, thank you!
Ladenim just subscribed.
Let's put that back on again. And because you just subscribed and you follow, we're gonna replay that, because I love hearing those 510s. I love hearing those 510s. I do think it's a good time though to transition into replay analysis. That was
just subscribed.
Did we just spend like over an hour talking about this stuff?
Yes, you did.
Holy hell, guys. I hope I didn't bore you all. I hope you guys weren't bored in that. Oh, this is a boss fight, so let's curse him. I curse you. Curse you.
But you step on Legos.
Please don't. I'm barefoot. I got no replays. We'll redeem some other time. No worries, Khan.
Neelixoff is now following.
No worries, Khan. This was fun? Okay, good. Oh!
Well, that was fast.
I like that. I'm an archery fan at heart, so let's go ahead and... We're just gonna do this, guys, until we get to... until we lose out of this dungeon stuff, and then we're gonna go back to our campaign mode, okay? M-Captain! Hell yeah, 3 months.
M underscore
Hell yeah,
captain
brother.
underscore just resubscribed for 3 months.
Brother! Hoorah! Hoorah!
Oh, hype train.
Oh no, no,
Oh, did I
no.
accidentally start a hype trade?
Oh my god, you did.
I think it might have been
Oh,
Pedro.
no.
Stopping.
Pedro
Can
McLeod.
everybody
Paul
contribute to
McLeod
it?
just
No,
subscribed.
I'm kidding.
Pedro, thank you
it's
for the...
94%. It's 94%.
Thank you for the sub. Guys, hype trains are huge on this channel. If we get to a level 5 hype train, 3 things are gonna happen. Number 1, we're gonna do 5 code giveaways almost immediately because level 5 hype train. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna extend the stream. I'm gonna negotiate with my wife and figure out how long we can extend the stream. That being said, she is getting Wendy's for me at like 5:30, 5:45. So no offense, guys, but I will have to quit at that point. Okay, but normally we go till 4. I have no problem continuing and going longer. And then the third thing that happens, I bust out.
Australia just resubscribed for
Oh my god.
29 months.
Oh my god.
Vampire 2 replay
Give
for
me
you.
one Wendy's.
The third thing that happens is we celebrate with the good stuff, guys. I go get my bottle of scotch and I pour myself a really nice really nice pour, generous pour of scotch, which is Oban 14. It was a gift from a viewer on my birthday. I'm halfway done with that bottle. I'd love to finish it, but I'm only finishing it when you guys make me finish it, okay? Because it's a special thing.
Now I want to get some scotch now as well.
Cheeky and
Jeez.
Fly
Scotch
Field
and Wendy's, that's the best
British
thing to
found.
have.
If you need to extend the stream, extra time rolls over to next stream, I would say.
Oh, Dutch, that's a good
So
idea.
what level does it get up to, Zath?
Hype trains go up to 5. We're at level 2 right now. Guild
Okay.
Navigator subbing. Dude, thank you, man.
Guild_Navigator just subscribed.
And Lego Party says he's got a replay for me, a Vampire 2 replay. Absolutely, yes sir. If you subscribe to this channel, guys, you get a replay prioritized. So I will focus your replay and make sure that we get it done today. So we've got a bunch of them we gotta focus on, but that's okay. We currently have a Vampire 2, a Kitakaze, a Black Scharnhorst, and Jean-Bart Black to focus on. Oh my god!
Holy crap!
Guild Navigator, 5 gifted subs!
Guild_Navigator
shoot,
gifted
man.
Firesmoke 40 a subscription.
Hey.
Guild_Navigator.
This is hype.
gifted a tier
This
1
is
sub
this
to
is
Firesmoke
this is
40.
hype in the craziest amount, guys. Normally I'll go get dirty water. I might have to go get the really good dirty water and the regular dirty water. This is gonna be dangerous. This is
Zath,
yes.
I'm gonna submit a
Guild_Navigator
replay. It doesn't have to be
gifted Donzy 12 a
today. It can be
subscription.
on your Sunday stream. I
Guild_Navigator
need
gifted a
help
tier
with
1
my
sub to
Kremlin
Donzy
play.
12.
Okay. It needs to be today because I don't know if I'm gonna get to replays this weekend because of tournaments
Okay.
or the future weekend. So this very well might be our last day to cover replays in this current patch. So I just want to make sure I don't want you to lose out on getting that feedback. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guild says you had me at Oban 14. Oh my god. You guys. You guys. Espere, I need I've got a backlog here. Espere, thank you for the 100 bits. At Lego Party Australia.
We just got to level 5.
We got to we have to achieve level what?
We just got level 5, I think.
Yeah, we just went. That took us.
Oh,
straight
level
to-
4 complete.
That's
We're at
skipped level
level 5
4.
right now.
Right.
That's
Right.
skipped level 4.
Right.
Oh, never mind. I don't actually have the replay that I wanted because I actually forgot to save it. But I'll play Kremlin again. It'd perhaps be terrible.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Dutch,
No problem.
200 biddies found. If you need to extend the stream, extra time rolls over to the next stream, I would say. I like that idea. I really do like that idea.
Did anybody else say Wendy's? Wendy's and Scotch? Because I think Zath has to bring out the Wendy's and Scotch.
Well, the Wendy's is later. The Wendy's is
you
going to be
need-
after I've had the Scotch.
Now, hold on a second. Are you gonna get a Frosty?
Eisenhower's, what's up? No,
That's what?
no. So,
And
Dutch Eagle and Flyer gifted
Smurf,
61L1
Smurf, it's
underscore
given
sources.
Oh my god, you guys.
Dutch Eagle and Flyer gifted a tier 1 sub to
Oh,
61L1
there's
no,
Sivkin.
no,
Sayud.
no. Sivkitten's here. She's gonna make me. Oh my god. Get that dirty water. I'm going to get that dirty water, but there might
I think we
be.
need to start with the replays.
Duckman's like, I'm in Texas and I can hear it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dutch Eagle and Flyer gifted a tier 1
Dutch.
sub to
Is
99.
this gonna happen?
Panzer 4 gifting a sub as well. Dutch and Guild as well. Lego Party Australia gifting as well a sub. Oh my god. You need the Scotch
Dutch Eagle
Dollar.
and Flyer gifted Marvin
So-
35351 a subscription.
Sublimation,
Dutch
my
Eagle
Wendy's
and Flyer
order.
gifted a tier
It's
1
the,
sub to Marvin 35351.
It's the pretzel burger. The crap, what's it called? I'll read it out to you because it's so yummy. It's so yummy. So yummy.
Oh, you mobile ordered it?
Yeah.
Dutch Eagle and Flyer
Nice.
gifted
Yeah,
Schnoa
so-
subscription.
Hey,
Dutch
Sif,
Eagle
did
and
you
Flyer gifted a tier
hear
1
that
sub
Lord
to
Zath
Schnoa.
is almost at done level 5? Because, you know,
It's the
stand in need
pretzel.
for help.
It's the pretzel bacon pub burger, and then I have them put tomatoes on it because I love tomatoes. I don't like the beer
Dutch Eagle
cheese.
and Flyer gifted
And
Triarch
I
12
haven't put American cheese
subscription.
on as well,
Dutch Eagle
and I haven't
Flyer
cooked it
gifted a
to
tier
well
1
done.
sub
I
to
always get the
Triarch
burgers.
12.
I always get the burgers well done because well done, the taste is good, and then if you're not sure about the meat, hey, that fixes that, right?
Well done burgers are the best.
Yes, and then
I have to
Lego
agree with
underscore
you on
party
that, Zath.
underscore
And then if you
Australia
order it-
gifted
yes,
sub
and then if you
underscore
order it
Smurf
online-
underscore Kano won a subscription. Lego underscore party underscore
I just want-
Australia gifted a tier 1 sub to Pup underscore Smurf underscore Kano.
I think everybody.
Wait, what?
I just want the audio to play through because you guys are so awesome. I want that recognition for you guys because thank you so much for those gifted subs, guys. And then if I do it online, they have different offers. So like I'm getting free fries because I ordered a premium burger. So then like my meal is like $6, right? And then I'm set. So like, you know, I always do it with the app, and then my wife goes and picks it up when she gets her other food as well. Oh my goodness. Dutch with the 500 bits.
What is the 500 bits?
Oh, 50%, guys.
We're halfway there. A minute and a half to go. Junior bacon cheeseburger is good. Yes. Their salads are good. Yeah. My wife had their what is it called? It was just a regular baked potato, but then she had them add cheese to it, and she said it was really good too. Let's do that one. Rate of fire 10% for archers. Let's do it. All right, guys, we're coming up on our last minute for our hype train. We're halfway there. What do we think, guys? Are we going to get to level 5? Are we gonna go get that Oban? Are we gonna get 5 codes given away? I'll make the pot even sweeter. I'll sweeten the deal. You'll get CC containers. It's not gonna be the wimpy sub codes. 5 CC containers going out if we can get to level 5. Skyring gifting a sub to wait, what? Yes, gifting a sub to Iron Meals. Very nice. Thank you, dude. And 200 bits from Espray. Keep it going. 30 seconds to go, guys. Can we get
30
it?
seconons, come on.
Can we get it?
We can do this.
Skyrim gifted a tier 1 sub to Iron Millows.
Where are my bits? I don't know.
Wait, did it finish?
There it goes.
Oh my
Success!
god, we did it!
Powers is now following.
Hey,
Wait, or did we
I
not?
got level 4.
It says level
remotes.
4 completed. Choo choo. What did we get? We got Twitch hype train with the doggy there. Nice.
Find the keeper 360
Nice.
tiered
Alright, guys, here's what we need to do
to
right
all
now.
the Unica, plural of unicum. Good luck. Have fun.
What the
we're
hell is
getting
that?
a lot of emotes. We're just getting emotes. Random animal emotes.
That's awesome. Alright, let's do this.
I think we bugged it out. 'cause
Dutch
it
Eagly
was
and
I think it
not-
bugged too. I'm not
Yeah.
worried, guys. We're doing this. We're
Dutch
doing
Eagly
this.
and Flyer gifted a tier 1 sub to Saxon
now-
Storm.
Here's the thing, will you have the scotch in a proper glass and with a nice little bit of ice, or?
I do have a nice glass. Chat.
Fans of a 1,313
I'll put a little bit of ice in. We'll put a little bit of ice in. Sure, let's do it. Let's do it.
Fans of a
Let's do it.
1,313
Get
gifted a
things
tier
very
1 sub to
fancy.
Feral
Okay.
11111.
Guys, I need to step away and go get that dirty water. You guys are freaking awesome. So I'm gonna take care,
I
Cthulhu.
have no points.
I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna run a 3-minute ad while the stream Raiders goes, and I'm gonna go and get that Panzer, dude. I really do appreciate everything that you've done for me, for this channel, for the wiki. Like seriously, I really do appreciate it. I will be right back. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So how's oh yeah, that's right, you have a Bluetooth headset. I completely forgot. Wireless? It's... Yeah, so Bluetooth. So Zath just cleaned his perfect scotch glass, the glass that he uses for the excellent scotch, the high-end stuff, the Mercedes. No, not even Mercedes. Let's go further. Let's go Bugatti Veyron of glasses. Hey, chat. Zath's wondering if ever he can seduce you with a banana. son of a bitch, I really shouldn't be that much because I'm playing Forza right now.
Okay. So. Here's our dirty water. Oh, there's a minute and a half left. I gotta hold off on that for a little bit. The address for Sweetwater? That's pretty close to dirty water. Nice. Just gotta move things out of the way here in the spin room. Got all these clothes on the floor.
Oh, is it the King of the Teas? Is it your loyal subjects?
Oh, did you miss that?
Yeah, I missed it because I was busy with other things. I should. If ever I watch the YouTube video, I'll just run. It's getting hot in here, and then that will get. That'll make me satisfied.
Okay. Yeah, it is getting hot in here. Oh my god. It's really hot in this room.
Jeez, you must be very excited if that's the case.
I think I would be cool to have a teacher that is a gamer streamer. Didn't have shit
52
like that when I was growing up, Artemis.
Yeah.
I tell my students that I stream and stuff, but I don't want them to find me. Or, well, if they find me, they find me, but I don't give them my name or any of that kind of stuff. Because I don't want them spending money. I don't want them subbing to me. I don't want them cheering or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, that looks bad. It's 75 up here. Huh, weird. Okay. Well, you guys are all back. We're gonna start the battle. Bribes. Well, no, it's not the bribe. It's just I don't want people thinking that I'm profiting off of my students. I don't like that
true.
thought. I really
That's
don't.
understandable.
All right, we're gonna start the battle, and then guys, here it is. I like how there it is. Bond 14, and then this is the glass. This might be the older one. Whatever, it's clean. This is the glass that I use. So it's a nice short glass. It's got some good weight to it on the bottom, but I love it because I can grip it very easily, and all that good stuff. I'm gonna rinse it out real quick though. There's some gunk in it. You don't, Duckman, but people do. So, you know, I actually run a travel program. I take students overseas, and some people think I'm profiting off of my kids from that. And I mean, sure, you know, I get some free travel out of the deal, but like, I'm working when I'm taking those kids overseas. Let me tell you.
Now here's the question: do you always fly on a Star Alliance member when you fly?
No,
when you do those?
Whatever the tour company books.
Okay. So you can't use like your United Gold or Starline. Wait, you have Starline's Gold, right?
No.
No, you don't. Oh,
No. I don't fly that much. No. I have.
You're missing out, buddy.
I have United mileage plus. I'm a silver member, partly because of travel and stuff, and you know that I've done. But no, and a lot of times we can't get miles up the program and stuff like that. Okay, here we go, guys. It's time for the uncorking sound. Here's your ASMR portion of the stream. Yes. Alright, generous pour time. Oh, I said I was going to rinse this out with water, didn't I? Oh well.
Yes, you did.
I'll rinse it out with water after. Alright, put units down, and let's go to... I don't remember what the first replay was that we're supposed to do, so I'll just pick this one up. And we'll get it started. Stevie is here, yes. Oh, I turned it off when I went to the WoW scheme, didn't I? You fixed that. Well, that's true as well, Tommy, so that's another reason why I don't exactly advertise that I am a Twitch streamer.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Zath is a World of Warships streamer?